Well, we finally had it happen. The seller dropped out at the last second. So this is a deal we've been working on for a long time. We've been working on this for 6 months. It was an amazing deal for our partner. It was a perfect fit. And it was really important we got this deal done because this particular partner was moving back to the United States from a South American country that's really taking a socialist turn. And as a business owner in that country, he really needs to get himself and his family out. So this one hurt particularly bad. Now this seller was hard to work with the entire time. It was a construction company. Generally that personality can be pretty gritty, pretty tough to work with. They're rather hard-headed. And we did view some of his behaviors as red flags. So we structured some insurance policies and some things to try to mitigate our risk in case he was leaving us something that wasn't quite what we thought it was. Along the way, seller was always getting really upset how long the deal was taking, and we're kind of like, hey man, you're causing these delays. It's you and your legal team that's adding these extra months to the process. I don't know what we can do. We had a few times where they would try to do something in the legal contract, in the indemnity terms, or something, and it was like, we say, hey, are you purposefully trying to tank this deal? Because if that's what you're trying to do, we'd rather just walk away now. And of course he'd say, no, I really want to sell the business. We really like this particular person. I think they're the right person to take over. This deal took an insane amount of time and energy from our team and from our client to try to get this to the finish line. And of course, right as we were there, the last day possible, the seller just backs out. We just get a one-sentence email from his attorney that says that he no longer wishes to pursue this transaction, which is of course a very cowardly way to deal with people you've been working with for a long time. He didn't answer his phone, became unresponsive. The broker on the deal eventually did reach him, and really he just said that he made up a list of excuses that weren't exactly true or could have easily been worked out through conversation. Some of it was just he didn't have the answers to questions that he didn't ask, and we didn't really provide him the answers because there really wasn't any reason to. He was just trying to find really anything he could to back out of the deal. But at least on the positive side, a lot of work went into this, but we can at least reuse everything we've done on the legal. We can reuse everything that's been done diligence-wise on the buyer with the bank so that we can, when we find that next deal, we can hopefully get it done pretty quickly and pretty smoothly. These things happen. Years ago when we were just buying for ourselves, we had a seller back out as much earlier in the process. All he did is just send a text to say, I'm out. And that's really all that we heard. So sellers do get cold feet, unfortunately. And there aren't a lot of great protections on the buy side. Of course, buyers are required to put in an escrow deposit. I really think sellers should be required to put it in as well, but that's not really the way the industry works. We'd love to change that. We'd love to work to get that to a point where both sides are putting an escrow deposit down. But all you can do is take the L and move on to the next one.